Hello and welcome to another game of Battle for Middle-earth 2, Two Towers Are Not Enough. However, this is a slightly different game. This is a Battle for Middle-earth 2, Two Towers Enough classic episode. This is from the 31st of May 2015. So I only know the title of this episode, which is simply Ed Victory. Right, so here we have Lewis as Isengard, and over here we have Eddie Boy as Dwarves, and here Arnold, I think that's me. Alright, Haradrim, yeah, we got Haradrim Masters there, and what the hell are we building here? Aha! Good old tavern, right. Let's see. I think that eye is mine. Ed, are you serious? This guy's not even doing anything. Draw any boy. Okay. Lewis, starting with the wards. Nice, aggressive play. I feel that it's a little bit unfair, because if the computer did put us randomly around this map on the Dead Marshes, yet Ed and Lewis are right next to each other and I'm all alone right at the top of the map. So I've got a pretty good idea on what happens here then if Ed is about to win. I'm pretty sure there's some serious ganging up going on here, but all is fair in Battle for Middle-earth. Right, join your boy. So I know where they're at. There we go. Corsairs coming out. Always helpful to have the old Corsairs. Axe throwers. Axe throwers and Gloin. I'll tell you what, one thing I do miss is 108. I just can't go back to the hardcore zoom in of 106. It's just too heavy for me now. 2 warg pits. Interesting. I don't know, has he got enough money for this? Let's have a look at the financial side. Me, Jimbo, 283 and 180 at 450. Lewis, 300, 120, 350. Ed, 1100, 220, 300. Yes. So, yeah, I've already got to 500. The others need to get there too. I've already spread out and maximized the space as much as possible. I always think that's a good idea. Aha! Right. Lewis is getting involved here early on. And I can see here. Okay, I see what's going on here. He's going around, probably come around for another pass, I would have thought. Oh no, he's not going to run over Ed's troops, is he? I know that does sound something like, even though Lewis might be allied with you, well, sort of not really allied with you, but still he might just run over just to piss Ed off, which would actually be quite funny. But alright, so I've only got 2 platoons of pikemen and 2 platoons of corsairs. I don't fancy myself here. I don't have any firepower to be able to take out Gloin. Ed seeping in. I really need to. Yeah, not good. Yeah, not good. I think to myself, I should get rid of these fuckers first. Oh, Ed, what the hell are you running away for? Don't run away, you're winning. I see Lewis with some wargs here. And here. And here. I'm not quite sure why I decided to build a tower out there. Huh. See? Everyone can make silly decisions sometimes. Silly decisions. Oh, getting involved. Doing any damage? A little bit, I guess. The fire slowly gets him. Not as much as I'd like to, I must admit. There's no way I could get this line up, surely not. Where the hell are my reinforcements? Yeah. They should be backing him up. Oh, Lurt's involved too. Well, maybe it's a sort of a little bit of a pact between Ed and Lewis here. Yeah, this is good play from Lewis, good play. Coming in, lurking, always lurking. Yeah, there's plenty of them, plenty of them. I don't know, Ed, if you had heal, I think you'd be alright. Still got more. However, there has been an infiltration. This is not looking good for me. Maybe I shouldn't have made the towers. I'm a bit too forward, I guess. It's just something I just couldn't defend. Oh, they're still working on blind though. A little bit. That's a complete waste of money. Should have just made more troops instead. Right, my whole northern half here is just slowly being destroyed here. I am going out. I am going out of this game. That is not looking good. Ed, you got more than enough. I think you could probably take my fortress with this. Right. Did you do any damage against the pikeys? Little bit. Wonder if the power difference is different between 106 and 108. Okay. I think Lewis has done a very effective job of cutting my legs off here with regards to the economy. Yeah, not much here. Yeah. Looking good for them. What's surely they got to be thinking about the long term here. But then again, if one of them eases up, can you ease up enough just to be able to take me out, and then be able to attack each other? I don't know. I certainly lack like a hero with enough power to be able to take on Gloin, but I don't really have that. Yeah, this is not good. All gone. I count 1, 2. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Ugh. And he's got healed again. Yeah, they're being able to pick me off at will here. What's going on at their base? Wargs, Ballista Pen. Wonder if Ed's got like a bit of an idea of who, well, not who, but certainly when to strike Lewis. What happened to all of Ed's force? Is this all that's left? Ed had a pretty big force here. Well, not much is happening.
Their structures are brittle.
Yeah. Crikey. Yeah. That was good play from both of them. I'm not even sure if they realised it, but Lewis was basically taking out my economy whilst Ed was dealing with my troops. So that worked out pretty damned effective. I think I could replay that 1,000 times and not be able to do anything different. Let's coming on over here. Alerts on the way. Have they got enough to be able to finish off the fortress? Probably not. I don't see any reinforcements here coming in. Okay, finally. Ed has a large force here. But does he decide instead to go after Lewis? Is this the right time to strike? Am I crippled enough that Ed doesn't have to worry about it? I wonder. What is Ed going to do with this force? He's building his forward base. Excellent, excellent. I'm harassing Groin. How the hell did Groin get to this point, Ed? Where I'm chasing him down like a rabid dog. Oh, he's going down. He's going down. Oh, he's still going down. He's going down. Oh, please God, die. Yeah, he got him. Oh, thank Christ. Right, what's going on here? Right, I think something obviously got clusterfucked right here. And then a dung end. They need help. They need help. It's probably a good idea to start. For me, is there a lot more men of Dunland in 106 than there is on 108? There's bloody tons of the fuckers. Right, Ed's got a forward base here. I guess Ed can't see what's going on here. He can't see, so therefore he's got to assume that I am not out of the game yet. Otherwise, I would have just taken out. I would have just taken out what he's doing right here. So he's got to get the builder, isn't he? He's got to get the builder. He's getting the builder. Yes, interesting. Well, it's pretty much left me sausage there, I think. So, yeah, what can you do? What can you do? They're coming back. They must be gone by now, isn't it? Right, well, if this doesn't finish me off, then I don't know what will. I think this is a bit before the old clumping days, back when we were a bit young and naive in 2015, and Lewis's force from the other side. Now I don't know, if you were Lewis and you could see all of this on this side, I wonder if you suddenly take this and you go straight for Ed's base, so you put Ed on the defensive. Oh, I see them going. Is this going towards Ed's base? If so, fair play. Has he got anything else though? Can't just have one ballista. It might be going after that way. I mean, I'm pretty much out of the game. Going in this way? Should be going that way. Or is he trying to lurk around here or something, maybe? Huh. What the hell is keeping me in this game? Well, I can't quite find it. Oh, here we go. A little Haradrim Palace. Sweet Jiminy Cricket. Right, Lurtz, he's over there. What is that ballista? Oh, I don't know, Lurtz, I think that was the perfect time. Oh, Lewis has got some big backup here. 3 platoons. 4 ballistas. Yeah. Yeah, Lewis, you could totally go in there. Have you got the murder of crows? Can you see what's going on? No, can't see what's going on. That's why. Otherwise, you would go straight in. I am out of the game. Repeat, I am out of the game. It does have troops in here, so he is prepared if anybody does come near him, which is good play. But his main force is all the way over here. And Lewis can't see that just yet. But he's going in anyway. I'm not so sure about going this way, Lou, like, because it takes too long, like, to have to get around here, and to be honest, like, even up through this way, there's no towers or anything like that stopping you from really getting in here. And plus there's a white along here, which is our sake for troops. Unless you got some decent archers. Some decent archers. Yes. Yes, okay. Pikeys, they're going in. They're getting stuck, they're getting stuck. These babies needed to get through. They just needed to never deal with the white unless it's a hero or some archers. This is wasting time. And these things needed protection. What are they shooting at? Is it worthwhile going after that, or is it better to go after? Is it better to go after the fortress? I don't know. Ed's got the catapults. His reinforcements are coming back into town. This is causing a mess. Well, this is going to get the archery range. Well, that's going. That's good. That's good. Right, he decided to get rid of the white. The white has really done some damage on these troops. Wow, now the white is smacking a ballista. Good thing he's not doing that much damage. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. What can he do? Fortress, surely fortress. Ed has a lot of troops here. It's going to take a lot to get through. I think Ed has enough to be able to take this thing. The command points like here. Lewis, 336, 900, going down rapidly. Ed, 857 at 900. So, Ed has, like, double the amount of troops at the moment. Well, those men of Dunham have done an amazing job on this side. Crikey. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's not even worth chucking those in, it's just suicide. So many pikeys. Wargs. Best thing you can do with the wargs, I guess, is start taking out these things. But don't engage the main force unless you get a chance to run over all of these guys. I don't see Gloin back. I don't think Ed can make Gloin yet. Ed, he's counter-attacking. One random ballista. God, Bennett, this is a lot of troops. This looks like way more than 857. Lewis, 314 out of 600 and no money. Ed, 1800, 833, 900. Yeah. Ed has more than double, almost 3 times the amount of troops. Well, that's pretty much it, boys. I mean, if Ed doesn't win this game, then I never want to see Ed in my office ever playing the game again. I mean, if he doesn't win for this force, I mean, I just don't know what to make of the man. Catapult, fire keys, can't get run over. Even the axe throwers will do good damage against buildings. Is he going to send them? Yeah, he's got. No. Attack these guys first. Attack these guys first. There we go. Hasn't got much. No, Ed wants drawing back. I know Ed wants drawing back. Oh, Ed's going straight for the gonads. And he's healed his troops. I don't think you need to heal them just yet, Ed. They haven't even taken any damage. Pikemen against pikemen. This is where Lewis's pikemen will beat your pikemen here, Ed. So the axe throwers would have been a better shout, but I guess the important thing is to try and get the fortress down. Now Ed is playing very well here, because he does. But Lewis, as always, has a sneaky little counter-attack. You can't take out Lewis without Lewis doing something to you. So I'm not sure if Ed sees this just yet. Right, what's going on? This is almost gone. He's got the catapult, but it's not enough. It's not enough. The ballistas are still here. Ed still has not seen the danger. Fair play to Lewis here. This has got to go. It's gonna go. But Lewis's troops here, he's doing well to come back. He's slowly taking them out. Ed has lost his fortress. Ed has lost his fortress. And now he realizes his fortress is gone. I'm sure that must have been a few, choice words said by Ed then, I'm sure. What the fuck? What's going on, eh? What's happening? Something to that effect. Right. Well, at least the axe throwers are pretty good against the ballistas, trying to take some sort of damage. These things need to be doing something. And Lewis has countered. It took everything he had, but he did counter. Now this is when, I guess, they're both pretty much 50-50-ish. I mean, they both lost the fortress. Right, Lewis has got 171, 430 out of 500, so at least he's got 500. Well, he did have 600, but he's got slightly more troops now. Ed, 700, he used to have 900, 240, he used to have 847, so he's pretty much lost everything. So, this is interesting. Now this is good play from Lewis. I would have thought, like, if you can just trample these guys and start clumping some of these, it will really stop Ed's ability to be able to get back into this game. Completely stop it. Oh no, it's the horror they stopped. Always click on the other side here, boys, just so when you go through, they don't stop through. You don't want to go near the pikeys. It's fine, you can still beat someone pretty badly without having to go and attack them, head on if they're a pikeman. I mean, if you just took out all of these, what can they do? So at this stage, neither of them has enough money. And they, oh god, please miss the white. Please miss the white. There we go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And see, this is what happens when you have too many pikemen, even with the upgrades. If you're going to be clumping and you're going to be doing damage, they don't tend to do that much damage. Okie dokie. Right, what's going on? Where the hell is Lewis going? Right, Lewis is getting some cash. Barracks there, just in case. I needed some ballistas here to help him out. He needed ballistas. Now, he's choosing to go with wargs. That's fine. Dwarves are slow. That's fine. He could certainly come in here and, go through here. It has a lot. Ed's thinking, if I can't afford a fortress, at least I'm going to build a shitload of barracks, which is the best way to go. Wargies coming in. What are they going for, though? What are they going for? Right, good. This is what I want to see. Very nice. But Ed is doing the same thing back to Lewis. He's going around taking all of his furnaces out. This is a great battle. And still, is that white still alive? Please tell me that white's not alive. No, I don't think so. Oh my god, the white is still bloody there. One of you. Alright. What's going on? Okay, alright. Warg's in again. Lewis is keeping up the pressure. He's not letting him go. Vice-like grip. Clump, clump, clump. Click here, click, go. No, not fair. Click here. Alright. This is a battle to the death, and they're right next to each other as well, so neither of them can set up defences or anything like that. It's just all buggered. Lewis has got the right idea, making furnaces everywhere. Good idea, good call. Alright. Another ballista being spotted. It's not enough though. It's not enough by itself. The Wargs have got to keep moving. They have to keep moving. They can't be stationary for too long. Alright. Lewis is on the attack. This is for sure. Ed is spewing, vomiting out troops. But where the hell did those come from? Does Ed have a... okay, well Ed has a secret base up here that was meant for mine, but now it's being used properly. But okay, so he's got 2 catapults. But if a platoon of Wargs sees that, they're pretty much toast. Alright. Lewis getting into the heart. But Ed has the upgrades. He has upgrades now. He has upgrades. Right, Ed has pikeys and 2 catapults. Wonder what he's going to do with them. Surely he must decide to come south with that. I think that was probably enough to go in Ed, I think. But maybe Ed, because Ed can't see, he doesn't know yet. Right, Ed's got upgrades here. This is good. I guess Ed, I don't think you can really sort of like go around taking all the furnaces, because it's something that dwarves can't do very quickly, because they're kind of slow units. And I guess they just can't do that. Ed managed to defeat that force. He's got quite a force built up here. There's a lull in the fighting. First time for a moment it's actually stopped. Pikeys. Nothing but pikeys. A couple more ballistas. That's all he needs. Ed's coming in with a large force. He's taking the signal fire here. I'd still rather be in Ed's shoes, but it still could go like 50-50. Yeah, gotta be building, has not got enough money. 949, it's not enough. Ed still has a lot more troops, there's a lot more. Yeah, furnaces and money, boys. Ed's going in. Ed, what you doing? Why are you going the long way round when you could just go straight here into the base? But no, Ed wants to go through the mines of Moria. My cousin Balin gives our royal welcome. Except all he's going to be doing is stuck with another white chasing you around the map. Oh, does he notice? Yeah, Ed notices. He doesn't want to go through the mines of Moria. He goes over the mountain. But Lewis leaves at the vital time. Surely you must see that and come back. Is Lewis coming back? He must come back. See, I would argue, Ed, I wouldn't get involved in this. Yeah, because now they're on you. You should have moved your force into here. Clumped. Ed should be attacking from this side. You got more than enough. It has more than enough there. Could have got him. Could have got him. Does he smell blood? Is Ed going in? I think he does. I think he does. Catapults are still there. They're still doing a bit of damage. One barracks down. Can't make any more pikemen. But there's still builders lurking around. One catapult down. He's going after the furnace. Oh god. Lewis got real trouble with a white. If he had blurts, I think he would have been alright. Now Ed has a ton of axe throwers. And yeah, I see wargs lurking around. God, this catapult lasted forever. Right, so there's only 3 buildings. 3 buildings here keeping Lewis in the game. Unless I think no, there's another barracks, wasn't there? Yeah, there's barracks there. Now, this is the only thing with axe throwers, they are very, very slow.
This way, Tor.
Now, yeah, Ed does have a force to be able to defend himself, so he should be okay there. It's a good thing those wargs are nowhere near. Right, hopefully doing some damage. It's going down pretty quickly. Ed does not need some wargs coming out of either of these buggers right here. Ed, don't get afraid of the level 3 furnace. Keep going, keep going. I think Ed's trying to deal with this first, isn't he? Ooh, 3 ballistas. Lewis has been keeping those saved up. He's been keeping them saved up. But Ed, you got more than enough. You should be able to deal with that. It's going in. It's going in. Ed's getting sick of it. He's attacking. Nicely done. Now you should go for that. Go for that quickly. Right. I think Ed senses it. Ed got lucky there. At least they weren't axe throwers. Eesh. Ouch. Well, at least they're dealing with it finally. Is Ed going for that? He's going for that. Yes. He's only got. If he destroys this building, he's got Lewis in a very, very tricky position here. Where he's chasing Lewis all throughout the map. Very good play, very good play. Slowly getting these ballistas. Oof. He's got another catapult from his secret. I'm not quite sure where the siege works is actually. But I tell you what, it's only got. I know he's got quite a few buildings here, but Lewis has managed to destroy quite a lot of buildings. Level 5 pikemen trying to fend them off to the last. Ed managed to deal with Lewis's counterattack. Ed has pretty much nullified Lewis's base. What happens next? What do you do? Right, there's more barracks going on. What can you do? Lewis, 4,200 here, but 350. Holy Christmas. 970.
The phalanx will bring some order.
Yeah. Lewis does have the money. He does have the money. Ed has to like now basically chase him around the map. This is not a time to rest on your laurels, Ed. Keep going, buddy. Keep going. You gotta keep going. Making anything? Lewis is not making anything. Maybe he's given up. This is something I can't see here. Fortress? Ooh. No, he wouldn't have enough money just yet. But there are still builders lurking around. It has the signal fire here. It's lurking. He's piddling around too much. Building up his force. He's going to go on the attack. Right, furnaces everywhere. That's all Lewis can do. Furnaces everywhere. What's he going to make? Fortress. My god. This is what happens, boys and girls, if you leave it too long. Now, this is a pretty sizable force from Ed. Now, I would argue, as long as Ed goes in the right direction, he should be able to take out Lewis. However, if you have all of your force here as one, it takes a long time for you to be able to discover all of the map. Meanwhile, your opposition has a chance to get back into it. So I would have recommended dividing this force and then going around the map. But let's see what happens. God, it's a good thing nobody like Lewis doesn't have the watcher. I'll imagine that right here. Right, Ed discovers one. Devastating. I guess in the meantime, because it's a long time ago, I guess we weren't as good at the game back then. But this is where, Ed, I think you should have had, like, mines everywhere. Interesting. It's got mines. He's got mines there. Does he know something? Does Ed know or guess that Lewis is up there? It's interesting why he hasn't built mines anywhere else. It's just there. Where's this fucker going? Another mine. Right. Ed's discovered some troops. But more importantly, should be going after that. Is he doing that with the catapult? God, look at the range on that fucker. Very nice. Don't go too far, Ed, it's not worth it. Yeah, there we go. I think Ed guessed. He guessed where Lewis would be. What's Ed doing? What are you doing? You haven't destroyed it. Ed still has a lot of troops here. And Lewis has his fortress back. But I mean, Ed, I'm not sure if Ed can Ed see that? Let's have a look. Right. Ed can see this, but he can't see anything else. That's unfortunate for Ed. Ed once again taking the long way around. And still didn't destroy that. Lewis, I've been there where you're basically running on empty. Another builder? Oh, please tell me he doesn't get killed by the... Oh wait, there's no cave troll here, so at least that's good. What are you doing, Ed? Are you afraid of a little cave troll? Never cave troll. These guys are going to get butchered by the white again, aren't they? That damn white. That damn white has caused so many problems for us. Ah, God, Ed. Where are you going? Well, Lewis managed to get into the base. Ed has his turn to build a fortress. No, Parky's going in. Where is Ed going? Right, so we've got troops over here. Lewis decides, hey, you know what, if Ed's going to piddle around, then he's going to go and take care of some of his mines. But instead, Ed is going southeast. And as you can see here on the map, apart from some goblins and a white, there is nothing else here. Interesting. It's all part of the master strategy, I'm sure. The master plan, any moment now. Christ. I swear, if these guys had clicked here on this side, and they were clumping around here, and maybe the war chant on them as well, I would argue that would be pretty close. Ed, you're allowing your opponent to get back into this game. Ed has enough. It's okay there. But Lewis went from having one building keeping him in it to now having a couple of barracks, a fortress. What's he got? 300 commands, 1600. He's still got some money. 4 grand. Ed's got no excuses here. It should have been over about 20 years ago. Right. These things are still alive. Right. What is Ed going to do now? What is the plan? Ed is bringing his force from one side of the map to the other side of the map. I don't think Lewis can see this. Lumber mill. Don't stop, Ed. Don't stop. So it's a shame he didn't have more money, actually. He could have maybe made some more barracks with some berserkers or something like that. Could have just thrown the berserkers in here, or some wargs or something. Yes. Right. Ed's prime force is being brought to bear. Now let's see what happens. Does Ed figure out that Lewis has a secret fortress at the top of the map? Nice. Good preemptive, Ed. I'm not quite sure if he needed it just at that moment. Maybe a bit closer when your troops got there. He needs to get this builder though. Might have been a fatal mistake by Lewis there, I think. Building something right next to where Ed's force is coming in. Now he's going to have this builder captured. At this stage, Ed, and then this goes to anyone else, is that you want to be getting any builders you see if you've got someone on the run. Should be out now. Should be out. Oh, the builder. These guys. You can shoot it. think Ed is mopping up. He is mopping up. Destroying everything is a good place to start. It does have Fortress back. Loads and loads and loads here, so Ed is in a good position. Lots of troops here. Lewis's builder escapes. Alerts out, but can he make a difference? Lumber mill destroyed. One of the last barracks. It's going down. He hasn't got much left. What do we make? Where's this guy going? Furnace, interesting. I don't know, I'd probably have more barracks. But, I don't know, I think Lewis is just staying in this just to piss off Ed, that's what I think. Alerts, waiting in the wings. Who's going to get the zapper? Saruman might have been helpful. So yeah, this is where having mines all over the map, which Ed does sort of have, so he can sort of see a lot now, which is helpful. But I think mainly you've got to split your forces up a little bit because you know you got him on the run. Ed is over here. Where are they going? Battle wagons? Ed's getting fancy now. I know he doesn't like battle wagons. Well, this is going to run him over, right? Whoa! Hobbits. Those damned hobbits. What's the deal? Need fear, and cloud, Ooh. Unfortunately, I think Lurtz led him straight here. Now is Lewis going to do a patented zapper? I bet he is. Oof. I wonder if he led Ed away from the fortress. Because Ed can't see it. I don't believe it. Ed's sending his entire force. Oh no, please tell me you see the fortress, Ed. Where are you going? I think Ed missed the fortress sitting right here. They're about to disappear. Please, Ed, get this barracks, please. Right, thank you, God. Oh my god. That is absolutely beautiful. And I would say well deserved as well. Well deserved. Ed deserved to get that. For mucking about, Ed. Well, that's going to change the stats at the end of the game, that's for sure. Very, very nice. And Lewis, he sent the dragon. Did it destroy the fortress? I don't see a fortress. Oh no, he didn't get the fortress. I wonder what he went for. Lewis, turning the tide. What is going on here? 1 minute ago it was just Lewis just waiting to die. And now, Christ, Ed has had to think a little bit about his actions. It's a little bit of a mountain to climb, but still good play from Lewis though. He's not going without a fight. He's making it difficult. Ed, for the love of God, please tell me you got troops in here, right? You see, he still doesn't see it. It's not in his range of view here. He's got plenty of money. Lewis also has plenty of money, but I need 450. Eesh. Barely. So Ed sees everything except the fortress. Ouch. Lurt's coming round to finish up. Catapults out. Ed's very worried about, I guess, counter-attacks, but I think he's more than prepared. He's fine. Battle wagon. Well, it's perfect for running over these guys. Lewis is making it difficult. He's making it difficult. Where'd the battle wagon go? Right, what's Ed's plan? He knows he can't... I think Ed thinks he's seen all of the map. But just that one little nook. I mean, this is where it pays to be able to have mines or farms or something like that everywhere. Everywhere, just in case. Ed never bothered to bring Gloin back either, surprisingly. Very strange, very strange. Yes. So let's see what's going on here. Right, there's another force. This is going on down here. You got way too many troops. You only need like 1 or 2 platoons here. You don't need the whole force with you. You need to spread these things out, boys. See? It's the only problem with dwarves. Bit slow. Bit slow. Yeah. Just looking at it here. What does he do? I mean, if you Lewis, Ed has pretty much got mines almost all over the map, except for the really important areas. And Lewis is even making a second fortress. Builders coming out. Sweet potatoes. I don't know what you're looking at, Ed. I mean, it's obviously he can't see, can he? So he can only see this bit, but you got to build those mines everywhere. Right, battle wagon. I bet you the battle wagon sees the fortress. Please, God. He's gonna see it. He's gonna see it. He's thinking he needs some mobility, and he's running around the map, and he's gonna be able to see it. Good idea. Battle wagons are helpful like that. Not always the best one, but Ed thought he needed mobility, so he's got it. Wow, they take a lot of damage from arrows. Holy shit. It doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter. Ed sees it, I think. He does see it. Now, Ed, what would have been better is just to stick people in a mine, and then you appear pretty much there, innit? Where was your other mine? I thought you had a mine here. Oh, it's all gone. It's all gone. All up in smoke. But Ed sees the fortress, so at least that's one. So he's sending all forces over there now. He's still got far too many here at his base. He's got to be able to expand here. I guess Ed doesn't want to get sucker punched, and when you're at late game, you don't know what Lewis's capabilities are just yet. But I think Lewis senses that too, and he's putting some towers up, which is a good idea. But really, that and that, yeah. I think if there were all the towers around here and the zapper, I'd fancy it. I think Lewis might have a chance. Buttering the fortress up. Getting rid of the towers. Very nice. That was just enough. Just enough. Ooh, what a shot. What a shot. Very nice. Very nice from Lewis. Fortunately, it's not enough. This is pre-clumping days, but it'll take a while to destroy the fortress. Ooh, men of Dunland. Very good play from Lewis here. Get these guys. That's the best thing you can do. Oh, and a counter from Ed with a heal. Man, brilliant play. Brilliant play, boys. Yes, very nice. I guess Ed's really focused on getting the fortress. Screw everything else. Maybe killing these guys might have been a better plan. They wouldn't quite make it, probably take care of it. Yeah, these guys are devastating. Now the fortress is down, but those men of Dunland have done a lot of damage on this force. Oh, he's trying to chase down the builder. Ah, well played, Ed. That is pathetic. That is pathetic that those battle wagons die so easily from that. I wonder if Ed saw where the other fortress was. Lurch, roaming around the map. Ed, these guys should all be in the mines. In the mines, ready to come out. Well, Lewis is doing the best he can. Not quite sure. I think Ed's probably playing quite defensive here. I guess you don't want to blow it. Ed's making a second fortress. He figures, hey, if Lewis can do it, I can do it too. So builders everywhere. It took a lot out of his forces. All the well, except for one platoon.
March!
Lewis is going around taking out mines. If only Lurtz had some help.
Stay in ranks!
There are a lot of troops here. You know what, Ed, if you were worried about Berserker Rush or anything like that, my recommendation would be to make a little wall around your fortress. So that way no one can Berserker Rush it. If you were that worried, maybe one or two platoons like stuck in a mine or something like that, just in case if you really needed it. But apart from that, I think your whole force should be out doing stuff. Your base can take care of itself for a while. These guys are still in it, picking their nose. They're sending additional reinforcements. What's that? 3 platoons, pikemen. Oh, and the catapults. Alright. It's got enough to finish him off, I think. This should be enough to finish him off. Barracks, just in case. It's very close to the fortress. I'm not sure if Ed can see it. Yeah, Ed must be able to see that. Yeah. Uh-oh. I don't believe it. One of the catapults is getting through. Oh, that is harsh, Lewis. That is harsh. I thought that would have destroyed the catapults, and this asshole has just walked right through it. Right, now we've got some Plumpty Dumpty the heel. Very good. Ed's playing well. All he needs is this thing on board, and he's got it. It's going down. Interesting. Yeah, I think Ed's done that on purpose. I like to think Ed's done that on purpose. He's got the catapult extension here, and he's just taking this thing out. Very good play. Very, very good play. Ah, very nice. It's going down. Surrounded by upgraded pikemen and a bloody catapult. Nice, nice. I think this is good night Vienna. Nothing. Alright, yeah, sorry, Lewis, sorry for me to doubt you, Lewis. Yeah, there's always some bloody barrack somewhere. Right. I'm sure at this point I can feel it in my bones that Ed is probably going, bloody hell, Lewis, where's your final base? Where's your final building? I wonder if has he got any builders? Well, yeah, obviously this one's probably the last builder. Does Ed see it? No, he doesn't see it because he's going up here. It's right next to you. Gloin, please God, Gloin. Oh, it's going to kill. Oh, the builder's dead. The builder's dead. Oh, he didn't want that. Lewis didn't want that. Surely Gloin's got to come out and take care of this thing. It's the only thing keeping him in. Ed, you can't just come this way, but anyway. Alright. Come on, bring out Gloiny boy. Destroy the last barracks. Lewis still taking out, getting Europe pikemen out. Never over until it's over. One final fight. Maybe. If Ed knew where the fight was, he would turn up to it. Oh God. If that's not an indication, I don't know what is. Well, you've got to bring out these two, surely. You've got to bring them out. He sees Lurtz, surely. Well, Lewis has played very, very well here to be able to try his best to stop Ed in his tracks. And certainly be elusive and be a rebel and guerrilla fighting and all that sort of thing, without a doubt. Real swashbuckling and ingenuity. But I think not having enough command points in the beginning and sort of, I guess, being prepared for when I was taken out of the game to then go straight after Ed. I think that's probably the only difference. Ed just had so much, it was difficult to be able to deal with it. Very close though, very, very close. It could have gone either way, like in the first 10 minutes. But I think Ed just outproduced, and that was it. But yes, well played to Ed. A victory back in 2015 that has now been commentated on. So yes, well played guys, and I will catch you on the next one.